Hello everyone, middle of the fireworks. Yeah, bonus video today for the Tavern Brawl. I did mention Shudderwock would probably be pretty good. It's way better than I think, and I don't even have the card Grumble to make our Shudderwocks cost 1. If I had that, it would be even more crazy. But using Shudder Block with a Shudderwock, which has got about 10 Astalors inside, is kind of bit bonkers. And this is a standard deck. You can actually play this deck. You can do this kind of crazy stuff in Wild at the moment. So yeah, we're still not over. And of course next turn we've got the Shudder Block into Shudderwock again. So we want to kill off about 3 of the Shudderwocks. Hopefully we'll bounce back to our hand another Shudder Block and a Shudderwock. I'm not sure how possible that is. But yeah, it's kind of going on forever here. I made a slight mistake by putting Brew Khan in. I did want a 0 cost double my battle cries, because I did play the Corrupt the Waters quest, which gives you hero power, which doubles the next battle cry. However, it seems to work out really well because the taunts actually made it much easier for me to survive. So I'm not sure if I actually play anything next turn. Because we've got Banker, we're always going to shuffle a card in. We don't have any card draw in the deck besides where is it? Questing Explorer, which it only works when you have a quest. So once that quest is up, we're never going to overdraw. So maximum drawing 1 card a turn. But we're always with the Shudderwock, we're shuffling in a card per turn. Yeah, and he's going to be, I was extra mean, I put Framester in the deck. Shuffle 3 framed cards into your opponent's deck, when draw they overload. So he's going to be overloaded for 10 every turn. So he won't be able to play anything or use his hero power. I'm just going to keep going face. And the only thing which is stopping me going infinite is I'm being board locked. Right, there's that. Yeah, oh, and of course we've got the Denatrius, which we got up to 23 damage. And the interesting thing is that even though Shudder Block, your next battle cry triggers 3 times, but can't damage the enemy hero, that's only if it's damaged the enemy hero. If it's like Denatrius's battle cry, amongst enemies. Yeah, or you've got what is it? I don't have it here. The Astalor battle cry, which is I think deal damage amongst enemies. I think that does get tripled. I mean, I definitely know it gets tripled because I've done it a few times already. Yes, I've had a few Shudder Blocks this game because the bounce effects I've got, which are basically Barista Lynchon. Very tricky to play. I took out the audio amplifier because I knew I'd have hand space problems, but I took it out because I wanted to streamline the deck. I put lots of asteroids. Got a couple of freeze effects. I did make it a singleton deck to make Karina Jackson work. Nice diamond one there. However, it doesn't work the same way as the reworked duplicates. If your deck has no duplicates, fully heal your hero, as opposed to the new one, if your deck started with no duplicates, then it has the effect. So yeah, we'll probably take this one out. And also, healing up to 30 is not that useful against this deck because they can have at the moment they've got they're summoning a 30-30 or 31-31. Well, it was a 26. I also stole their weapon as well. with Cobalt Sticky Finger. I can't actually swing with this weapon because it's not like a normal weapon, but the attack on this weapon buffs up the minions he has. Oh, there we go. Yeah, as you can see, it's taking a long time, this. Yeah, it's been going on for more than 5 minutes now. That's just the video. It was going on for about 3-4 minutes beforehand. So you can just relax to my nice voice. The really annoying thing is that every time you ping him base, it adds the counter separately. So it's not very smooth, this interaction. Doesn't have to do much better, just does the damage in one part. 14 asteroids in the deck. Ah. 7. Okay. We'll probably pause it until it works out. But we'll go through the deck in the meantime. So we've got Corrupt the Waters is the quest we've got. And that gives us, once we've played 6 battle cries, once we've done 6 battle cries, then we get the Heart of Vironal, which gives us a hero power, 2 mana hero power. Your battle cries this turn double, which means that you can't use it on the Shudderwock unless you got audio amplifier. That's another advantage of it. You can play the 2 mana into into Shudderwock. However, we get past that problem by playing Tour Guide. Your next hero power costs 0 and it doesn't have to be that turn. So you could play this the turn before you want to play Shudderwock. Then you play your hero power, then Shudderwock. Unfortunately, as we pointed out, how many frames has he got? Okay, it's a bit ridiculous, this. How long did that take? Wow, 7 minutes. Now, what happens when he starts fatiguing and he doesn't have any cards left? Look at that, it's a 1-1. That... Oh wow, that really helps me. Thank you very much. Okay. He's got 6 cards left. Okay. Yep, that's not going to last very long. So let's have a look. 732. Let's make this our last turn, maybe, and then I'll just pause the video. How's he getting all that mana from? Maybe he's only overloaded next turn. Yeah, next turn. Yeah, next turn is overloaded. Yeah. Yeah, we've got a lot of asteroids in our deck here. Oh, I think I can't play any cards because it's frozen. Oh, that's disappointing. I can't play the Shudderwock. Alright, let's just hope we survive. We've still got the Shudder block into Shudderwock. Oh, here we go. Okay, back to full health. So 732. Okay, let's see how much damage we do in 1 turn. Good, we've got another Shudderwock back in hand. Let's try playing this. I can't play it. It's not letting me play it. Then we've got a full deck. There's the hero power, which is making the end of the turn not happen? Right. Wow, okay. Completely broken the game here. Oh. Wow. Right, and we steal the weapon. Nice. They do damage to hero. So we try to play Shudderwock and the hero power, and then we end turn. Let's see. We should heal up to full, because we've got a few 3 Denathriuses, so it's 23 healing, I hope. But I'm not sure if I do lifesteal off the enemy hero. Yeah, I think the asteroids are kind of pointless. Well, they helped me survive earlier, to be honest. Now, in a real game, you're just doing basically 100 damage to your opponent. His board is frozen. Any weapons he has, he can't play because his face is frozen, and you've got his weapon. And you're healing to full. You play Armor Vendor. You can do that as well. I'm not sure if Armor Vendor would be good here because the armor will protect his face. I'm trying to do damage, as much damage to his face as possible. I wonder if it stops at 1,000. So almost done 100 damage this turn already. Let's just look at the rest of the deck while we're going through it. So Glacial Shard, just to freeze. Also you saw another freeze effect there. Got Astalor, absolutely goes crazy, especially if you play Astalor with Bolner. Bolner gives you like 2 of the Astalor the protectors, and and if you play Bolner followed by Twin Twin, summon a copy of this. It actually summons a copy of itself, but also a copy of Bolner, which means next turn whatever you play gets tripled. You play, so let's say you play I don't know, let's say you play Life Drinker. So you'll get the Life Drinker battle cry, plus the Bolner version, plus the other Bolner version. And if you happen to have another battle cry, then it'll do the 2 Life Drinkers again with the Bolner. So if instead of doing it with the Life Drinker, you manage to do it with the Astalor, you can get a handful of Astalors, which is what I got. This is why I've got so many Astalors shooting face at the moment. I've got about 6 or 7 of the big Astalors. Yeah, because obviously we've got other ways of doubling the battle cry. Once we've completed the quest, we double our battle cries. So we play the hero power followed by this. We add 2 Astalors to our hand. Other things we've got the Black Knight, just to kill off, because they have a lot of taunts. So this should clear any board of taunts. We've got Samurai Chain Gang to duplicate, because we want the Shudderwock to make a copy of itself. That's why we've got Samurai Chain Gang. What are the other 2? Azurite Chain Gang and the Twin Twin. So those 3 can't summon copies of themselves, so we've got 3 ways for us to get a board full of Shudderwocks, I should say, and we return them back to our hand based on the Bristol Lynchen, which add a copy of each of the other battle cry minions to your hand, and also Saloon Brewmaster. And of course we shuffle Baleful Banker, another Shudderwock into our deck. So at the moment in our deck we've probably got quite a few Shudderwocks. Wow, almost up to 200 damage already. Then we have Raid Box Onyxia, just to help survive the early turns and kill their big minions. And also it gives us two ones with rush, which helps us buff up our Denathrius, which every time 2 minions die, that's what infuse means for those who don't know. Then you deal 1 more damage, so it starts off at 5. Once 2 minions from your side die, then it goes up to 6, then 7, etc. We got it up to 23. So now the Shudderwock will always repeat. The way that infuse works is it actually creates a brand new card. So when we play it, the battle cry is deal 23. Oh, I see. 1 minute. Yeah, the Shudderwock doesn't have lifesteal. Okay, so we do the damage, but we don't get the lifesteal off it. I got it. Okay, that's why we weren't healing up from Denathrius, because the lifesteal is not part of the battle cry. Then we've got things like 1 amalgam band that saved us a couple of times. Oh wow, look at that. We've beaten him. 1001 damage. Wow. Okay. Let's just finish off looking at the deck. We'll look at the deck afterwards. Oh my goodness. We've actually beaten it. There's an actual victory which you can get. Deal 1001 damage. Okay, only took us about half an hour to do that. My goodness. That was bonkers. Alright, so let's look at the deck properly now. So we've got Corrupt the Waters, Glacial Shard just to freeze, that slows him down. Tour Guide, that's assuming I'm going to get rid of the Brucan. I'm not sure, the Brucan did a really good job with those taunts. Every couple of turns you can give yourself 2, 3 taunts, and they do have good ways of removing them. They have to hit their massive, like 25 into your little 2, 3 taunt. That helps you survive an extra turn. So maybe Brucan is good. I still want Corrupt the Waters, just so I can get a bit of card draw with Questing Explorer. Maybe just take Corrupting Waters out. But as I say, before you get to the big Shudderwock and Shudderblock turns, there's the fact that you can double up battle cries is really useful. I'm not sure whether, let's say you double up Twin Fin Twin, does, when you play Shudderwock, does it do that effect twice? I'm not sure, because it could be just like your hero power doubles battle cries, but you've only technically played 1 battle cry. Repeat all battle cries from cards you played this game. Yeah, so same thing with Bolner Hammerbeak. After you play a battle cry minion, repeat the first battle cry minion you played this turn, which immediately replays the battle cry which you play straight away. So you've got at least a double battle cry. But again, you're only playing a battle cry minion, and then the battle cry is repeated. So you only get, in the Shudderwock tank, I think, only 1 of those battle cries. Questing Explorer, that's what you want to keep in your mulligan, just to help you draw cards. You could put that audio amplifier in, take something else out. I'm not quite convinced, especially this. Maybe this is just not good, this one. I mean, this is okay because it does 3 damage to an enemy minion, helps clear the board early. But the Asteroid's not amazing. We're not running the card which makes it Asteroids do 1 extra damage. It's really unnecessary. Raid Box and Elixir, maybe take that out as well. 1 Amalgam Band. If you have a look at the variety of minions we've got Glacial Shard, that's an Elemental, we've got an Undead, we've got Murloc, Beast, a Draenei, wow, didn't know that, and a Pirate, wow. We've even got a Dragon if we keep the Onyxians. There's 6 or 7 effects you can put onto your one Amalgam Band. I think when we played it was 4 effects, and we got Rush, Wind Fury and Lifesteal, which was extremely helpful. I think you just forget about the Reno Jackson, that's for sure. Why don't we edit it now? We'll edit it now. I think Reno is definitely not a good thing. This. Right. Is there any way I can get armor without my opponent getting armor? With the battle cry. If you're holding a frost spell, gain 5 armor. I could make that work if I just keep a frost spell in my hand permanently. Then I'm just going to get loads of armor. That's an interesting idea. Otherwise, not easy to gain armor with battle cries here. Yeah. So maybe a frosty decal. I don't know. Interesting idea. Alright. Right, Denathris we definitely want because it just does a lot of damage. Nixia, not convinced. Mutanus definitely a bad card because they play all their cards every turn. Marin might be good. I think we want Audio Amplifier in the deck. I'm not going to test out this deck, but you can try it yourself. Probably don't want Sticky Finger. You probably just want Acidic Swamp Ooze. That does the job. There's no point in you having that weapon because you can't attack with it, so you're just spending 5 mana for nothing. Yes, want that, want this, yes, yes. We'll keep it in for the time being, this. We want Audio Amplifier. Interesting Posic. That'd be an interesting inclusion. We could put a Cthulhu in. Huh. Well, that's a whole completely different calculation, I guess. Alright, Mr. Mauler. Brilliant McCall, repeat the last battle cry. That could be crazy as well. That repeats basically... Once you play the Shudderwock after a Shudder block, I think it will replay the Shudder block. I think so. Okay. Black Knight. Barista, that's to kill his taunts. Life Drinker, just to heal himself up and do damage to him. Restore 3 health to your hero. It's not lifesteal, because remember, I don't think you actually... It's called damage. Where you can actually heal off his face, because his face doesn't take damage, it just adds damage. It's a weird thing. Incendious. That could be interesting if you manage to Shadow block into Incendious. You get loads of eruptions, and if it survives, it could do ridiculous damage. It's better than the Astalor, because it's a bit quicker. Got Shadow block, Marin. Okay, so what do we say we were going to put in here? Put Audio Amplifier in. One minute, what's a very expensive frost spell? Is there such a thing as a very expensive frost spell? I wonder. Make us think of putting the minion which draws your high cost spell and summons a minion equivalent of that. No. Right, let's look at some more of the top end ones. Freeze all other minions. That'd be very interesting. I mean, once you've got the Shudderwock going, then you don't need to do anything. I don't think that's a good idea, because then you're frozen. then his next turn he won't be frozen, he'll be able to attack anyway. Freeze a character is not good because we want to freeze an enemy character. Ooh, one cost spells, interesting. Yeah. This is the card I was talking about. Reveal a spell from your deck, summon a random minion with the same cost. Oh, interesting. Swap stats with another minion. So I could take a 23. That could be pretty good. But the problem is if I get one of the very big Shudderwocks, once it's got those big stats, it could just swap it back. Alright, but it's definitely something to think about there. Oh, destroy an enemy minion. Yeah, that's definitely good. Yeah. Uninfused. If you steal it, not so good because you don't want to have it on our side. Also, there's not much point buffing up my yeah, there's not much point buffing up my what's it called, my Shudderwock, because it's probably just going to get shuffled back to hand anyway. We could add a Shudderwock, a Cthulhu in. I just think it would be a bit annoying, that's all. Ah, this could be good. Clearing the board. Not going to do that because I don't know what that's going to do. Oh, choose a friendly minion. Add a copy of it to your hand, deck, and battlefield. Yeah, it's a bit expensive though, and I've got stuff which does that already. So could do Ceaseless Expanse, but that'll just destroy my board before I get anything shuffled back to hand. I wonder, anything else we could play here? Could play the card which heals us, I suppose. I guess this is a taunt which does damage. I'm not sure it's going to be enough damage for those 2020 minions. I think with keyword hero. Could play this, but I've got the hero power for that. Restore health to your hero with a battle cry. No. No, I think we're good here. I think I do keep the Brucan just because of the taunts they have. What's our last card going to be? I've already streamlined the deck quite a lot. The problem is we don't have any spells to activate that. I guess we could just play it as it is. Just to increase the damage of the asteroids, because we all get a lot of asteroids. But we're not going to be drawing cards so much. I'm not sure the value of the playing asteroids is at all. Oh dear, kind of stuck with this last dirty rat. Yeah, why not dirty rat? That could be an early card actually. We'll cheat out his big card which has a battle cry. Gain stacks equal to your weapon. Alright, we'll try that. Okay, so I think this is probably a more streamlined deck here. We'll copy that and put that in the description. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. That was a lot of fun, that deck. Tell me if you try out the original one or the new one. Tell me how long it took you to get to 1,000. And yeah, absolutely crazy. Just try doubling of those Astalors and for a very long game and getting 1,000. Don't get anything for being victorious just by playing the Tavern Brawl. That's when you get your pack, but it's still a lot of fun. Thanks for watching everyone. See you in the next video. Bye for now.